Shut.
Like shut the door.
Okay. Hello. Happy Monday morning to all of you. Wow. What an exciting weekend. So my husband threw me a surprise 50th birthday party on Saturday. I hear that everyone knows about that, but me. I've been getting text messages and Facebook messages saying, I'm sorry I couldn't make it. And I looked at my husband. I was like, how many people were invited? He said, a lot. And so we had a house full. I was totally shocked. I think when I get like shocked, I bawl. So I started crying, but it was just wonderful. The outpour of love that I've had over the weekend. I want to thank every one of you out there for pouring so much love my way. Trust me, I feel loved. I feel all of the goodness and gratitude coming back to me. And I have so much gratitude for all of you. So Missy, I know you played a part in that as well and know all about it. And we're going to celebrate this Thursday, which is when my birthday is, at the Lunch and Learn. So I'll drop some information in the chat for anyone that wants to come. But today we're talking about how Missy took the leap. How did she do it? How did she go from the life she was living before with chemical products and all of the things that were going on in her house to the life that she lives today? I've taken that leap, and we're here to learn how you can create wellness within the environment that you live in. So Missy, welcome to Taking the Leap.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to be here. I'll tell you, a little nervous, but I'm excited to be here.
You know what? I'm glad you said you were nervous, because not everyone likes interviews or feels comfortable doing interviews. So I'm just happy that you were brave and courageous and showed up today, because so many people that are going to hear this message need to hear it from you today. So Missy, tell us a little bit about your journey before you discovered wellness products that you started bringing into your home, and what was your life like before that?
Well, before all of this, I would say in the beginning, it was pick up what you want, and you don't have to worry about anything because you don't know anything. But then once you do learn, then it's important to take the steps. And so what happened for me was in 2015, my dad was diagnosed with cancer, and that was a real shock. It came out of nowhere. And so that was just very, very difficult. I was working full time then. And so that just added to the stress. And then in 2016, my mom was diagnosed with cancer. So it was just like this whole like whirlwind, just way too much going on. And if you've ever been in that position, you would understand. If not, I hope that you never have to be there. But working full time, being a caretaker, it did a lot of stress and damage to my body. And I didn't even realize it, because when you look at yourself in the mirror every day, you just don't get it. And so I had a friend reach out to me because like my face was huge and she could see it online. And so she talked to me about gut health. And so that was the start of it. So I started with my Plexus Worldwide, and I've been with them for 4 years. And so the whole gut-brain connection and all that, but it was the inflammation for me. The big thing was inflammation. And so to be able to get that under control was great. I don't fall asleep at 7 o'clock at night anymore. So that's nice. And I don't take my thyroid medicine anymore.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, the thyroid medicine was huge because it wasn't covered by my insurance either. And I bought name brand because I was told that that's best for thyroid medicine. So it was a big monthly expense.
Isn't that amazing how once you get your inflammation under control, that so many other things go away, right? So the thyroid, you had to actually treat your thyroid because that was a symptom of the inflammation in your body caused your thyroid to be either overactive or underactive, which meant you had to take the pills. So many of us don't really get to the root cause, and we just tend to go to the doctor, and the doctor prescribes treating symptoms. And so by changing the products that were going in your body, that completely switched you needing that medication.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So getting to the root cause is very, very important. Just quit putting Band-Aids on things. It's not working.
Yeah.
So then what happened was, I had all these doctor's appointments that I was going to, the oncologist and cancer centers. And so I started learning. They don't come out and just tell you the information, but you'll pick up on little things. And they were talking about toxins. and the different things that are linked to cancer.
Mm.
And so I started picking up on all that stuff because it was my parents. And so I knew that it was affecting them, but also like I needed to pay attention because at that time my kids were still in the house and stuff. And then I went to Mexico to a cancer center for my dad. And he had gotten to the point where he wasn't able to make the trip. So I went by myself. And that was the real eye opener. They were much more open and talked a lot about toxins and all of the hidden things. And so that was like, wow. And so from that time on, I decided when I came back to the States and I'm like, I was going over all the information, like, we've got to get better products because I didn't even know that this stuff was there.
Yeah, well, they're hidden.
Yes. I think a lot of people are like that. You don't know.
Yes. And I'm glad that you said that because I don't know if many people realize that it's the toxins that cause the cancer in our bodies. It's the toxins and the hidden toxins that aren't talked about or aware, you know, and I have a health coach that I work with, and she talks about the toxins in our food, everything that we eat, right? And why organic is so important for us to eat organic, and how an orange that we would have eaten 20 years ago had such high levels of vitamin C and antioxidants in it. And now you would have to eat 7 of those oranges to even get close to that number. Who's going to eat 7 oranges?
Yes.
We're not, right?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't. So supplements are very important.
Yes.
And then also, so those toxins, they're coming in from everywhere and you can't avoid them. I mean, they're just a part of life. But
we breathe them.
Yes, they're everywhere.
We spray them. You know, we spray them. They can be on our clothes. They're everywhere. I mean, a candle that you might light, right, in your house, and you think, oh, this smells so good. Toxins. There's, I mean, fragrance on, I don't know if realized toilet paper, like fragrance toilet paper, and all of this stuff is toxins. And the one sanctuary that we have, right, Missy? It's our houses. It's where we live. So talk about that.
Yes. So you need to do what you can. Yeah. And so I was very thankful when a friend of mine reached out to me because I had been searching for non-toxic products. And it's a hard road to go down. And my goal is just to help people from having to do that. Like it was a couple of years because you go to the store and you don't have a clue, and not all ingredients are required to be listed. So that makes it that much harder. So I want to take out that frustration for people. And so a friend of mine introduced me to Melaleuca, the wellness company. And I was just relieved because at that point, like I was just totally spent. And so having one place that I can go online and get everything that I didn't have to worry about toxins in it was just, it was a relief for me. And it took off so much stress. And just knowing that I don't have to investigate all my products anymore, I can just start using them. And now, for most people, you can't switch everything at once. I mean, there's just a lot of things in your home and you don't even realize unless you go and you start counting how many, there's a lot.
Yeah. So let's talk about that because I think that one step keeps everyone from changing their diet from being a meat eater to vegetarian, or being vegetarian to vegan, or changing from having toxic chemicals in their house to all plant-based or non-toxic. How do they do that? How do they take that leap? That's a huge step because it seems so daunting and overwhelming because everything's already, you have all the products in your house that you need. So what are some of the small steps, Missy, that people can take so it doesn't seem so overwhelming to them?
Well, one step is for like a new enrollee pack. You can purchase one of those and that will give you your essential cleaning products. Okay. And then those are going to last you a long, long time because they're highly concentrated. Yeah. So that would be like your first step. And so you have the basic cleaning products that you need for your home. And then I suggest look at your laundry because the laundry you're wearing your clothes, you're entering anything that's on your clothes, your body is absorbing.
Yeah.
So definitely start with, or the next step would be your laundry.
That's easy, right? That's
It's
laundry
super easy.
detergent, spot treaters. It's your softener. It's
Yep.
going to be your dryer sheets. That's it, right? You could literally get along with laundry with just those four things. And I'll share with the listeners very quickly. And I shared this with Missy that I would get a rash when I would work out. And most people know I was a personal trainer for a long time. I've gotten a black belt. So sweating and working out is a normal daily routine for me. When I started getting this rash everywhere, I was looking it up to find out, why am I getting a rash when I'm sweating? It was like, oh, your ducts aren't clean, or you're not keeping your body clean. I was like, okay, we know that's not true. So I started looking at products that were on my clothing. And even though you've used that product for 20 years, your body chemistry changes, right? So my body
Definitely.
chemistry changed. And all of a sudden now the products I was using were irritating my body. So I started with laundry. And I went through the Melaleuca products and I replaced all my laundry stuff. And then I just gave away all my products to my kids and said, I know it's so bad. Here, take all these toxins. But, well, they wanted them, and I'm going to do all these plant-based. But I love it so much now because they're so natural that I started moving to the kitchen, and then everything I would spray and what I would use in my dishwasher, what I would use to wash my dishes with, like little steps, baby steps, right?
Yep. You don't have to do it all at once.
I'm still working on it.
That's too overwhelming.
Yeah. I've been a customer of Melaleuca for 2 years, and I'm still working on adding the products into my regular things that I drink and eat. And, I've got the cleaning products down. Now I'm looking at the medications like triple antibiotics, things that the supplements that I take. I switched some of those out. So these are baby steps, Missy. It's not like, oh, here we go. Take everything out of your whole house, throw it away, which some people make it sound really easy to do that, and then replace everything. That's a lot. It's a big change for people.
Yeah.
So I think making these steps easy is what you're saying. What happened with your father with changing these products out?
Well, my dad had passed away before I was introduced to Melaleuca. Yeah. So it didn't matter for him.
Yeah.
It didn't affect anything.
But it matters for you and your family.
Yes.
Because I know you lost your mother not too long ago too.
Yeah. Not too long ago. It was February 1st. So it's just, people just have to understand. And sometimes it's a big thing to understand, because you expect what you go to the store and buy should be safe, because why would it not be? I mean, why is it on the shelf if it's not safe? But that's just reality. That's where we're at. The big box stores, these toxic chemicals are cheap. And so that's what they use.
Did everyone hear that? Okay, because I get pushback sometime from people when I talk about Melaleuca. I'll use an example. I use Melaleuca Lip Balm. I love it. I just love lip balm. This is all I use, right? I used to use Burt's Bees and a couple other brands that were really expensive. So I thought they were better. My lips would dry out all the time and feel chapped, and they don't with this. And the reason why I went with this is because I have little grandkids that like to grab my lip balm from my end table, and they'll wind up eating a lot of it, right? Because they're just putting it on constantly. So I know that it's safe. And if they ingest it, it's not going to hurt them. So I spend $2 for one of these, and Burt's Bees is probably like $4 for one of these, or maybe even less, $1 or something. And I buy these by like the caseloads, I swear. So I'm using this as an example of something little that I put on my body every day, and I'm licking my lips. So I'm swallowing this, and I know it's safe. And I know if my grandkids get it and chomp on it, it's safe. That's the beauty about this. But some products, when you are going toxin free, it's going to be more expensive. It's like buying organic chicken versus regular chicken, which I don't even buy chicken. I don't know why I use that example, but it's going to be more expensive. Why? They don't mass produce organic products like they would mass produce these toxins in eggs, right? If you go buy white eggs, there's chickens stuffed in these, like they're just like stuck. They can't even get out. So our eggs are $8. a carton at our farm here. And I'm happy to pay that because those chickens are free range. And there's like maybe, 30 chickens that are producing all these eggs for us. So we have to look at what we're putting in our bodies, or your money's going to be spent on medications or products, right? Good product.
Yep. And the medication is not going to give you health. It's not going to give you the life that you want.
Yeah.
You want to be able to get down on the floor and play with those grandkids.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure. Another product that I think is really good that I think a lot of people should consider is the Renew Lotion.
Yes.
That's one of their beginning products, and it's amazing. It has done wonders for myself. So if you're having any kind of skin issues, you're not sure, try it. I think you would be really amazed at the Renew Lotion. It is
I love it.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's so great. And when you're shoving, lotion all over your body every day, like I do, and it's seeping into your pores, those chemicals get into your body. Everybody, please remember that. So today is about educating you on products that you might not know that are going into your body, that are in your household, even candles that you burn, all of these things. This is about knowledge for each one of you to realize what type of toxins are in my house. What am I putting on my body? What am I ingesting? How can I change to start taking those baby steps? And I really feel that, Missy is a great first step. I'm going to put some information. So Missy, talk to me a little bit more about just your final words on what it means for your family, in your household, to switch to toxin-free products.
For us, it means peace of mind that we're doing everything we can. And you can't do anything if you don't know anything, but once you do know something, then you need to take the action steps and just do what you can.
I'm really glad you said that, because I posted that.
Yeah.
I posted that earlier, which was, and here's how you guys can reach Missy. It's at missyshoot@gmail.com, missyshoot@gmail.com. There's a link here as well. You guys can reach her on her Calendly link at missyshoot/30 minutes. You guys can get a call with her. She's a good first step for you to say, I don't even know what toxins are in my house. So could you help me figure that out? And I'm going to tell you right now, I've been a Melaleuca customer, Missy, for, like I said, quite some time. And it's just, I'm going to buy items online regardless, right? So are you guys buying them at Amazon? Are you buying them online at Fry's or a grocery store that you shop at, or have them shipped to your home? I do that all the time. So what I love about Melaleuca is I just go in and buy what I need every month. So some days it might be a lotion. My husband uses the mouthwash that's all natural oils, essential oils mixed into it, which is healthy for your gums. In fact, his dentist actually asked him to start using peppermint in his mouth for his gums to help him, and so this mouthwash is great. So these are just little products. And sometimes I buy a laundry detergent and then a bar and then a lip gloss and then, and I mix them all together of what I'm running low on. I even use the body wash, the shampoo, huge difference in my hair using the shampoo. These are real life experiences. That's why I use it. And I know, Missy, you've had the same real life experiences for you. So we're here to educate you today. Missy Shoot is a great person for you to reach out to, for you to be able to learn more about how you can start, getting those toxins out of your house, getting the good products into your house, whether it's to start with a lotion or a laundry detergent, something easy that you're going to have to buy anyway. It's not like we're adding, now I have to buy all this stuff every month I don't want or need.
Not additional money, just spent differently.
Same money, you're already going to spend. Missy, thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting Leap and being a member of this awesome community, and being around me and not being afraid to get up here and share your message today and share about who you are and why it's so important for us to think about these positive products that we can bring into our household and put on our bodies, because we need to, right? We need to be more aware. And I just really appreciate you doing that and taking the time to be here today, Missy.
Well, thank you. And thank you for the support and the encouragement and helping me take this leap.
You did it, girl. You took the leap. All right, everyone. We will see you next week on Monday as we bring another member forward to share more education for you on how you can live your best life now and how you can take the leap to make it happen. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.